Ed Sheeran has two techniques, and I'm going to show you them on the Sheeran Looper X because this is the only board that does it. Hey, what's going on? It's JP. Welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before and you want to learn all about looping, live streaming, and all the tools you need for the modern musician, then welcome to my channel. Have a look around, click subscribe, and then you'll know when the next video is out. Now, before we get going, I'm actually making a full course on the Sheeran Looper X, and at the moment, whilst that's under development, it's a massive 40% off. So go to my website, which is johnpaulmusic.co.uk, and right there, right on the front page, you'll see 40% off with the Sheeran Looper X course. Go and grab it, because once I finish making that course and it's out, that discount is going to go. Now, I've got the Sheeran Looper X right here, and I noticed something when Ed Sheeran used it for Azizam with the performance he did a couple of weeks ago on YouTube. He does two very specific things, and the first one is actually recording everything he needs. The Sheeran Looper X, like his Stadium Looper, has looping modes, and at the moment I've got mine to sync, but he uses his in multi. In fact, it even says Ed's iconic Looper X workflow. So what he does is he records in as many bars as he needs to, and then every other loop is the same amount of bars. That gives you a massive advantage. Let me show you. Okay, so I've recorded this big long loop, and just to show you, I'm going to put this into wave mode so you can see the length of it. You see the length going across, and all other tracks are going across as well, the same length. This is really, really clever, because what this means is I can actually record something on any other tracks at any other time. It's kind of like you're already overdubbing, so you don't have to set the length of the bar first to then overdub. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go over to this track. Yeah. And it's there already. At no point did I have to worry about setting the bar on each track. Because I've set it for track 1, I can then use track 2, 3, and 4 however I want. This is more of a mental thing about remembering where you are in the loop, and this is a really, really quick and easy way to start looping. Now I'm going to raise that track because the second thing, I'm going to take it to a different level. The other element of this is the way Ed loops when he first puts things down. And to showcase this, this is the unique part of the Looper X. Being a multi-mode, if I hit record, you can see right now all 4 of them are recording. We're not recording a loop right now. You can just see it just keeps going, and it just keeps thinking about what you're doing until I hit this button again. If I hit record, you can see right now all 4 of them are recording. Okay, and I'll stop that, and then we'll clear that. The really clever part is I can switch tracks. So once I've got my initial loop down, I can switch over to the next track, and it doesn't matter. That's kind of what we've been doing in the first part. However, by going over to the next track, it's like you've pressed this button as well. So therefore, when you go over to the next track, you're setting the length of the first track. This is really hard to explain, but actually really easy to show you. Be aware that at no point in setting these 4 tracks am I going to press the record play button a second time. Only at the end, once I've recorded all 4. Watch this. Okay, so apart from the weird harmonies I just put down, you notice that I just went from track 1 to track 2 to track 3 to track 4, but more importantly, when we hit record for the very first time, when we've set the length of the loop, I didn't hit this again and make it go all the way around again before I added something on top. I can go straight to track 2, and because I've got an effect on there, it activates straight away. So I can record things really quickly. Now, before we take this to the next level from going from multi-mode to sync mode, if you're using the Looper X to make performances and you're recording those performances and you want to get those performances out there, then you need to check out today's sponsor, which is DistroKid. DistroKid are a music distribution company. So if you're making music, maybe with the Sheeran Looper X or any kind of music you're making, and you want to put it out there to places like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Pandora, iHeartRadio, or even places like Meta, like Facebook, Instagram to use in Reels and Stories, even TikTok, and even Snapchat, you can actually get your music out there. And guess what? People listen to your music on the streaming site, people use your music on the Reels, you're getting paid. Now, most music distributors charge you every time you release some music. DistroKid don't do this. They charge you one price per year, which starts at $22.99. And we have a link that's just come up on screen. It's also that QR code. And that'll give you 7% off your first annual membership with them, no matter which tier you choose. There's 3 tiers. There's the Musicians one, the Musicians Plus, and the Ultimate tier. As well as releasing as much music as you want to for that one price. And I do mean as much as you want to. They'll do some cool things to help you out. For example, every time you release some music, they create a hyperfollow page. It's a one-stop page to give to promoters or your fans, and they can choose how they listen to your music. Much easier than trying to convince someone to change to a different music streaming service. They can generate promo cards, which are perfect for Instagram. And because your music's on Instagram, you could then pick your music and use it in the reel, and therefore you're promoting your music with your music. That's cool. If you're in a duo or a band or anything like that, they've even got splits, so you can split the money equal ways, or the way you need to. And they've even teamed up with Bandzoogle as well, so if you haven't got a website for your band or for your artist page, then you can get that up and running within about an hour, and they give you a great discount because you're a DistroKid user. So thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this video. Check out the link underneath, go and sign up to DistroKid and start distributing your music today. Now, let me show you my cool thing about sync mode. This part, which is kind of the part 2 that I want to talk about, is taking it to the next level. So that's what it does, but going from multi over to sync, you can do the same thing. Now you're probably thinking, hang on JP, when's it going to know when the track is or how long the track's going to be? Well, this is the clever part about it. It is a really, really fast machine. So I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to extend the bass line by double the length. So right there you can see that we've got multiple loop lengths, and it's because I pressed going over to the next one. But this just makes it so much faster, recording on the first loop, and then when you go over to the second loop, you don't have to hit this to go into play mode. You will go into play mode whilst you go into record straight away, and this means it's so much faster. Now this is also because the looper is in record, dub, play as well, so doing harmonies, it'll just naturally happen. But even if you record, play, dub, this still works, this still happens as well. And this is one of the things that's making me really excited about this looper, because it's about recording the loop down quickly so the audience doesn't get bored. It also means you don't have to take as many revolutions for yourself if you know that you're confident with that track. Now, if you want to learn more tips and tricks about the Looper X, I'm going to create a playlist about this and put all the videos that I make on YouTube into that playlist. But also, I'm going to be making that course. That course is going to be huge because there's so much that this thing can do. And right now, it's 40% off. Go and grab it while I'm still building that course, because once that course is made, that 40% is going to disappear. Now, if you haven't seen my review about the Sheeran Looper X, go and have a look at it there. It's quite a different review because we talk about workflow and playability.